What is a stand that you took with a customer that you will never apologize for? I was working night shifts at Home Depot while grinding through school, just trying to survive on caffeine and regret. It was about 9:50 p.m. We close at 10, and I'm already mentally clocked out, counting down the register like it's the last seconds of a hostage negotiation. Then the doors swing open and this dude bursts in like he's running from a crime scene. I'm talking dripping with sweat, eyes darting around like a squirrel on Red Bull, hands shaking like he's holding invisible maracas. "Where are your hammers?" he asks, but not in a "I need to fix a fence" kind of way. More like, "I'm about to make tonight's news" kind of way. He's breathing heavy, pacing slightly, glancing out at the parking lot like someone's chasing him, or he's chasing someone. I tell him, "Aisle 7, but I'm already on high alert." The vibes were off, like goosebumps and internal sirens level off. So I follow him down there trying to keep it casual, like I'm just being helpful. That's when the questions start. Which of these is heavy enough to break glass? Do you have anything stronger? Like something that could go through a car window? Excuse me, what? I've worked retail for 3 years, and let me tell you, normal people don't come in 5 minutes before closing asking for a glass-breaking weapon. I ask, "You locked out of your car or something?" Just trying to feel him out. He pauses, stares at me for 5 uncomfortable seconds, and mumbles something like that. But his voice is all shaky, eyes glued to his phone, which he keeps checking like he's waiting for a GPS coordinate to drop. He finally grabs this big old claw hammer and starts heading to checkout like we're in a normal world. And right then, I made a decision. "Sorry, man," I said. "We're actually closed. Register's already counted down." Was that true? Not even a little. But was I about to sell this dude a potential weapon when my whole body was screaming, "Do not enable this"? Also, not a chance. He flips. "Your sign says you're open until 10, he yells, starts ranting about customer service, threatening to call corporate like that's gonna scare me into handing him a blunt object. I just kept saying, "I'm sorry, but we can't process sales this close to closing." He knew I was full of it. I knew I was full of it, but I wasn't backing down. He finally slams the hammer on the counter and storms out, calling me names that would have gotten him banned from a PG-13 movie. As soon as he was out the door, I ran to the window and wrote down his license plate. Beat up Honda, cracked windshield, bumper held on with zip ties. I called the non-emergency line, reported the whole thing, especially the hammer, the sketchy behavior, and the questions about smashing glass. The operator didn't care until I mentioned the glass breaking stuff. Then she got serious fast, took all my info, thanked me, said they'd follow up. Next morning, I'm getting ready for my day shift when 2 detectives show up. Manager calls me over like I'm in trouble, and my heart does a little backflip. Turns out, this dude had been stalking his ex-girlfriend for weeks. That same day, she'd filed a restraining order. Cops had already been looking for him because her roommate said he was parked outside their apartment around 8 p.m. And get this, he got arrested at 11:30 p.m. that night outside her building with a crowbar he picked up at Lowe's. Not even subtle. The guy literally admitted his plan was to smash her window with the hammer and have a conversation. When I didn't sell it to him, he drove around for an hour looking for another store. That delay, it saved her. By the time he got there, her brother had shown up to check on her, and he called 911 the moment this psycho pulled up. Cops swarmed in and took him down before anything could happen. But if I'd sold him that hammer, she would have been home alone when he showed up. Detective said the girl wanted to thank me. I told them I didn't need that. I was just doing what felt right. Manager tried to write me up for refusing a sale. Like, seriously. But once corporate got the full story, including the part where I potentially stopped a violent attack, they dropped the write-up so fast it left a paper burn. Not only did they not punish me, they gave me a freaking commendation. Said, trusting employee instincts to protect public safety is exactly what they want in their stores. So yeah, I took a stand that night, lied to a customer, killed a sale, risked a write-up, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat.